This is Everything Dinosaur's review of the 1 to 40 scale Deluxe Collecta Therizinosaurus Dinosaur model, one of the 3 scale models introduced by Collecta this year, the others being the Carcharodontosaurus and the 1 to 20 scale Arsinotherium that we've reviewed previously. This is certainly a very unusual looking dinosaur, but then again Therizinosaurs, otherwise known as side lizards, because of their huge claws, were very bizarre dinosaurs indeed. Therizinosaurus is the largest member of the side lizards. In fact, it is the largest in the clade Maniraptora, that group of theropod dinosaurs that includes the birds and the non-avian dinosaurs more closely related to birds than they are to the ornithomimids. Collecta supply a model of a man with their deluxe scale models. This is Sir Arthur Gage, a model of a British paleontologist, and this is a good way of getting across just how big this dinosaur was. The first fossils ascribed to the Therizinosaurus genus were discovered in southwestern Mongolia in 1948 by a joint Soviet-Mongolian scientific expedition. But this dinosaur was not scientifically described until 1954, so 2014 marks the 60th anniversary of the naming of the first of the Therizinosaurs. Despite further fossil finds in the 1970s and 80s, and indeed over the last decade or so, the fossil material associated with Therizinosaurus itself remains extremely fragmentary. Most reconstructions of this dinosaur, including this Collecta replica, are based on scaling up the skeletons of better known animals, such as Nothronicus from the United States and Beipaosaurus from northeastern China. Collecta have certainly produced one of the most accurate scale replicas based on the fossil record. We have the small head perched on top of the long neck and a fat, stocky body, broad hips and a relatively short tail. The powerful front limbs are well depicted, and of course we have those huge claws, the largest of which were around a metre in length, giving this dinosaur the biggest claws of any animal known to science. The texture of the model is interesting. The lower legs and feet are scaly, as is the underside of the body, whilst the rest of the animal is covered in rough, shaggy feathers. Larger feathers painted blue with a broad white stripe can be seen on the powerful forearms, reflecting evidence found in the fossils of smaller Maniraptorans for large feathers associated with the ulnar bone of the arm. There is also a crest on the back of the head and larger feathers over the shoulders and on the base of the tail. No evidence of a feathery integumental covering has been found in Therizinosaurus fossils, but since other types of Therizinosaur are known to have been covered in a coat of feathers, most scientists assume that Therizinosaurus was feathered too. If this is the case, then Therizinosaurus rivals the likes of Gigantoraptor for being the largest animal covered in feathers that ever lived. As for the actual size of this dinosaur, because of the fragmentary nature of the known fossil material, it's very difficult to say. Size estimates vary from around 8 metres to 11 metres in length. The actual model measures 28 centimetres long, and the head is some 21 centimetres off the ground. Based on the upper size paleontological estimates, we calculate that this model is around the 1 to 35 to 1 to 40 scale, or thereabouts. Body weight estimates also vary considerably for this late Cretaceous dinosaur, from around 2,000 kilograms to more than 5,000 kilograms in weight. Certainly, this huge creature was big enough not to be intimidated by the largest known predator which shared its environment, Tarbosaurus bata, otherwise referred to as Tyrannosaurus bata. The sculpting itself is fantastic on this dinosaur. Therizinosaurus, although descended from meat-eaters, was very probably almost entirely herbivorous. Those huge claws would have been formidable defensive weapons, but their primary function was likely to have been to help this dinosaur feed, pulling down branches like some huge prehistoric ground-dwelling sloth. Collecta have produced a number of Therizinosaur models in their Prehistoric Life model series. This company makes an Orthronicus figure and also a not-to-scale Therizinosaurus replica seen here. The smaller Therizinosaurus figure is also beautifully made and, from what we know, anatomically accurate, right down to the fact that these models walk on all four toes of the hind feet. When working with Collecta, it was suggested that the larger model could represent a fully mature adult animal, whilst the smaller replica could represent a juvenile. This 1:40 scale replica and the not-to-scale Therizinosaurus model, with the rest of the Collecta Prehistoric Life range, is available from Everything Dinosaur, the UK-based retailer of dinosaur models, toys and games that is staffed by parents, teachers and real dinosaur experts. Visit www.everythingdinosaur.com for all your dinosaur and prehistoric animal product needs. For further information on these strange dinosaurs, updates on fossil discoveries and news stories featuring the world of paleontology, log on to Everything Dinosaur's huge blog site, http://blog.everythingdinosaur.co.uk. This weblog is jam-packed with lots of additional information and articles on dinosaurs and other amazing prehistoric animals that once roamed our planet. Or why not check out Everything Dinosaur on Facebook for more dinosaur information and news stories. If you visit us on Facebook, don't forget to give our Facebook page a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.